For Everything Scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today I'm going to be looking at and discussing what Grandin Road has for us for the 2020 Halloween season. So today I'm going to be looking at some of the Grandin Road 2020 Halloween props that they recently released for this upcoming season. I'm going to be looking at some of my favorites that I saw on their website and discussing their prices, discussing the animatronics of course, and discussing what I think about them. So let's see and let's get started. So let's get right into some of the Grandin Road 2020 Halloween props. I'm going to start this off by looking at the pre-lit hanging ghost lady. So I saw this on their website when I was looking at it, and I really was interested in this one just from the stock photo that was being shown off. So just this stock photo shows off a pretty cool, obviously it's just plastic ghost, or like with cloth that has pretty cool light ups or lights inside. I really like this one because of the colors on it. If you want to zoom in on it, like I really like the color scheme that they decided to go with, of like the kind of galaxy light blue, dark purple, light purple, white. You know, that kind of, it looks really nice to go with a ghost. It's an interesting idea for what a ghost would look like, and I really like it. It's bright, it catches your eye, caught my eye when I was looking at the website. You can get a view, so without the lights on, obviously it just looks like a regular, it's pretty scary though, just a regular like plastic ghost, you know, like a homemade plastic ghost. But then here's a picture without the stock. I mean, it looks very nice. Very nice color scheme, like I said. I really like the light blue that you can see on the dress here and then on the head. You can even kind of see a skull right there. Like on the head, you can see the shape of a skull and the eyes. Really great animatronic, or not an animatronic, but really great prop here. Really excited for this one. It's sitting at $69, so with tax and everything, it's going to be a little over 70, probably 73 or 74. To be honest with you, I think this one's overpriced. $75 or whatever it's going to turn out to be, even just if it's 70 bucks to get a plastic ghost that lights up is a little expensive. That is kind of something you can make at home. I understand doing lights on animatronic isn't really possible at home, but you can make plastic ghosts. $70 to get a plastic ghost that lights up is a little expensive. So just a little advice, Grandin Road. I would either, for next year, if you're going to make things similar to this, lower the price. Like, maybe this would be 40 bucks if I found this at a Walmart or a Lowe's or somewhere. This would be 40 bucks. $70 for this is way too expensive, and I definitely wouldn't pay it. So I'm going to pass on this one just because of the price, but I really like the way this one looks, and let's move on to the other animatronics. So the next animatronic I'm going to look at and discuss is the animated Dark Knight Dragon. So I like the dragon props. A lot of the spirit, this looks very similar to the Winter Dragon Spirit Halloween released a couple years, or last year, or 2 years ago. And it looks very similar to a lot of the dragons that we see now for Halloween. I think dragons have become a big thing in the Halloween community. People like them, so companies have started manufacturing them, producing them a lot more. So this is the animated Dark Knight Dragon from Grandin Road. I really like the face sculpt. This might be one of my favorite dragon face sculpts we've seen. I really like the way the tongue looks on this one. The tongue looks like a realistic tongue, but a dragon. And I really like these kind of pointy things on the side of the face. My favorite part on this, however, is the bright painted yellow eye with the black pupil. I like it so much because the yellow really stands out on this face. It's the only yellow thing on the entire body and on the dragon, and it makes it look really good. Looking at some other pictures here, you can see the wings. I like the wings on this too because you can kind of see they look like broken, like tethered wings that have been through like a battle or something. Some sort of dragon battle maybe. As you can see, there's some holes in it at the bottom here, and you got little like cracks all the way on the side. I like that. It's an interesting touch. Another stock photo here. Again, this makes it look really nice. You can some smoke on the ground. you get some better glance of those wings. I like the feet on this one too. They're very realistic dragon feet. They have like 3 toes here with like sharp nails. And then going down, you just get another picture. Okay, and this is another thing, and yet another downfall to one of these animatronics from Grandin Road. $4.99, $500 is very expensive for this prop. It says right here it's 6 feet tall and animated. Let me watch the video. Let's see, maybe it'll change my mind. Let's see. Yeah, so this animatronic is very similar to Spirit Halloween's dragons. As you can see, it spits smoke, which is interesting. A lot of the dragon animatronics we get now do indeed spit smoke. Again, dragons spit smoke, fire dragon. So yeah, that's interesting. Again, even though it's animated in 6 feet tall, I don't think it's worth $500. Unless I'm missing something here, that it's made out of really good material. $500 to get a 6-foot animatronic. And I know it's a dragon. Spirit Halloween and Target and Walmart have a lot of other animatronics that are 6 feet tall that aren't $500. So yeah, and I don't even believe this is amazing material. It's going to be cheap plastic, I'm going to assume. So $500 is way overpriced, especially for Grandin Road and any Halloween things. So again, I'm going to pass on this one just for the price. But I do like this. It's a cool idea. The execution is nice. I just wish I had better material and it was way cheaper. So we've made it to my absolute, by far, favorite animatronic that Grandin Road came out with this year. This is the animated Forest Witch. So just by looking at the stock photo of this when I saw it online, it really caught my eye and I really like the execution of this one. So first when I saw the face, it really reminded me of the Swamp Hag, or whatever, is it called? The Witch Hag? I forget what it's called now. Swamp Hag, Witch Hag. From Spirit Halloween from 2016, I believe, or 2015, the one on the swing. The face looks really similar to that, and here's another picture of it from kind of the side. Looking at it, I really like the way this one is. I really like the green outfit that's here. I don't think we've seen a lot of witches with green outfits, and I really like that this one is kind of dressed like from like a story, like a folk tale. It looks like a cool gown. And then I really like, again, I like the face, and one of my favorite things is the gray-white hair. I really like that, the way that looks, and I really, really like the crow on her arm with the light-up eye. It's a really nice addition to a witch, a crow. It's really interesting. And I like the light-up yellow eyes. I like the eyes because they're a decent size. A lot of the eyes we get on animatronics nowadays are kind of small and hard to see. I like these because they're a decent size, they fit the face well, and you can tell that the pupils are darkened, so you can actually differentiate the eyes and the pupil. Getting another view here, you can actually see, I'll go full screen, you can actually see the hand. I really like the detail on the fingernails here, the pink painted fingernails, and you can see the tip of the bird here. Here's a really good view of the face. I like now seeing it in this bigger view. I like this pink tongue, it looks good, and I really like the kind of crooked, pointed nose, very witch-like, fits the character. And then we got another picture, like, showing off the gown. You can see she has, like, material coming down from her arms, ripped material, fits a witch, and then the behind, you can see better, like, kind of like a black cloak on the back of her. So, again, this is the 3rd time I'm going to be saying this now. Actually, before I go on to that, let me show you the video that goes along with it.
Ah, yes, I see someone.
So it does have dialogue.
Come a little closer, dearie. Let's have a look. A blast!
So you can get a really good look at the face here from the video. You can tell those eyes look very realistic. I really like this nose and the detail on the forehead. You can kind of see eyebrows here. I'll keep playing it though. We're not going to watch the whole thing. But
vision you are. Enough to scare even the most hardened witch.
yeah, so this is pretty cool.
Yes,
I like this animatronic.
Crows.
I like it. It does have dialogue. The voice is pretty good. I know a lot of the other animatronics you've been getting in the past Halloween years, the voices have been getting worse and worse, and I just don't love them. I really like the voice on this animatronic, however, but this will be the 3rd time I say this, and the problem with Grandin Road. $259 for this animatronic, $260. I have no idea why Grandin Road is so overpriced. Again, like I said with the last animatronic, I'm gonna bet that this isn't great material. It's gonna be cheap plastic, not metal, not good quality. $260 for how tall is this? It has 5 sayings and laughs. $260 for this animatronic is way overpriced. If anything, this would be at most I would pay would be $200. $260 is way too much. I don't understand why it's so much. It's really aggravating that Grandin Road has to overprice. I understand a lot of other companies, Spirit Halloween, Target, Walmart, other things like that, Party City, are really getting overpriced. But $260 for this is way overpriced, and frankly, I just wouldn't pay it. Other than that, though, I do like the design. I think it's a cool animatronic, and it's why I made it to one of my favorites of this year, my favorite of the year. But other than that, let's get to the next animatronic. So this is the last animatronic I'm going to look at this evening from Grandin Road. This is the Holding Hands Witches set of 3. So this is probably my least favorite out of all the ones I've showed you, but I think I still like it. This is the stock photo that really caught my eye. The reason I like this is because they showed 6 here in this picture, but then when I clicked on the item, I saw it actually has a set of 3. So I think these look pretty cool in the stock photo. Again, here's a zoom in. You can see they kind of have like pumpkin-like heads with no eyes or no mouth, but they're pretty scary, and they have obviously just a witch's outfit, black cloak, kind of the same material that was used to make those pre-lit ghosts that I showed you, and then the witch's hat. You have a regular picture here of just them hanging. So yeah, as you can see, they're holding hands, but obviously they have no hands. They're just tied together in the last stock photo. So this one doesn't have a video because they're not animatronics. I wanted to include this one just because I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool looking. I like the pumpkin heads. I think it's a cool design. And I like these cloaks that like fall on the ground and that they're just tied together. I know these aren't they're not like mechanism, they're just cloth, but I like them because they look scary. I would put this on my lawn. I don't know, it looks scary. It's good for the Halloween season. I like these interesting props. Then I looked at the price, and again, I've said this for every single prop I've looked at from Grandin Road, and I'll say it again. $100 to get 3 plastic witches, or not even cloth witches, is overpriced. I don't understand. Like I said, I'm not paying $100 to get this. I think Grandin Road's pretty good at designing cool Halloween props, but they're just way overpriced. So I would never pay $100 to get these. I think they look good. I think they're pretty cool. I think they're scary, but $100 is overpriced. So it's just kind of annoying because I think Grandin Road would have a lot of sales and a lot more sales if their stuff was fairly priced. If anything, I would pay $50 for this to get 3 witches, which I don't even think is worth $50. That'd be most. I'd probably pay $30 to get this set of 3 witches. $100 I really don't understand, but I don't know. I guess everything from Grandin Road's kind of overpriced. But yeah, so I like this one. I like these props. I think they're kind of cool. But other than that, I don't have much to say about them. I don't have a video to show you, but I think they're kind of cool. But anyway, that finishes all the animatronics from Grandin Road I'm going to be looking at. So that concludes my video on looking at and discussing Grandin Road's 2020 Halloween props. So as always, I want you to comment down below what you thought of the Grandin Road for this year. Let me know if you like the animatronics or not, if you like the props. Tell me if there's more you want me to look at. I can make another video looking at more Grandin Road stuff. But other than that, remember to like the video and subscribe. And again, leave a comment down below about Grandin Road. And remember, as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I will see you next time for more Halloween 2020 news and updates. Goodbye.